Hello everyone, welcome back to some more. This is the police. We are back, it is now currently day 7. A lot of people, or at least some people in the comments have been like, hey, you should do This is the Police. Well, surprise, I've already got 3 episodes up and this is episode number 4. Investigation into Francis Kendrick could resume. Racist gangs run wild in the city. Second tower to be built in Freiburg. Let's go to work in our crappy car. And we'll see what the cops have for us today.
The people of Freiburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freiburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Oh, there we go, excellently click off the screen there. So we just got introduced to Robespierre. Martin Stet's our new deputy. Oh my god, you drank as well? I'm gonna get people killed like this. No, you're not gonna go home. I will keep that in mind, Mr. Olejo. Otherwise you'll get fired. Jesus Christ. It's already cost me 1 person. Oh well. What are the odds of things going wrong once more? New records can be obtained, but why wait? Can we throw your collection? No, I don't know. I did pre-order and save. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm against the whole pre-ordering things. Kinda small. Jesus Christ. 600, 700. Oh my god, this is a rip-off. We're gonna stick to sweet ginger green. For the time being, that is. Yeah, that's better. The Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now, so it'll hardly cost you a thing. We go to affairs and we can request something from the sounds. We can have Cops Guild. We can have Detectives Guild. Up to 3 cops or only 1 detective. Could also threaten members of the committee before the hearing at a prosecutor's office. Jesus, that's expensive. City Hall, 3 days for our next request, alright. Your new assistant is no Kendrick. But he's not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed for time. But lunch is on you, along with any other expenses. We can now ask him to send staff to the police academy. barbecue to make people happy, I think. We can hire a snitch. I don't think we need a snitch yet. We can buy names for people who plan to testify. And we can buy silence. Okay. Funerals. Austin. Honest servant of the city, buried with military honors. Birdie! You drunk bastard. And Price. You were horrible at your job. Police station, we can hire Sam McSpankley. You know what? Why not? Where do we need him more? On B shift. Right, we've got a lot of cop slots. I like that. Theft at the Bigfoot Athletics shoe shop. A shoe store cleric reported 2 teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then without paying, ran out of the shop wearing the shoes. We'll bring Samedy and Vandal, 2 decent cops. That'll be fine. And yeah, we've got plenty of cops left on call. A lot of them are tired. Stovall and Hoskin. Not really sure why. We've got a drunk detective. Let's oh, we've got an attempted murder in the suburb. A man returned from work earlier than usual, found his young bed and wife with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet. I think that's the job for Stovall, Guy, and Grant. Theft. The teenagers are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Mind if I have a cigarette? Sweet. Affairs? No. Investigations, that's the one. No open investigations. We are looking into the Red Gang. Start to investigate you before we forget that. Proceed. There we go. When's the deadline for that? Affairs? Police station? Backlog. It's now up to 4 days, so July 24th is the deadline for that. It's currently July 21st and we're already investigating the main boss. Oh, for fuck's sake! This isn't funny anymore, game. Back to the Future, Birch! Get off my lawn. Guess we're gonna hire a new detective now. This is A shift. A lot of people drive drunk and just kill themselves. Like, I don't know why, but I seem to have the worst luck available ever. Started investigation, murder attempt. Offender caught, everyone unharmed. Good. So they're becoming a bit more capable. I think we'll send Grant off to police school. Birch is occupied for the rest of the day, that's fine. Assault, Freiburg Elementary. Young father, deprived of his parental rights. Tried to pick up his daughter from school. When he wasn't allowed access, he attacked the teacher, knocked her to the ground and started kicking her. We'll send Samedy, Vandal and Hoskin, which leaves Mitchell and Robbins. Two good policemen. We've also got Guy and Grant back with Stovall. Ulrich Bieber, City Center. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue with which our mutual friend, Charles Dill, said you could help me with. You already know I owe the largest music store, recently ex-wife, record collection lawsuit. He wants his records back, alright. And a Maffia assignment. Jack, we got something going down at the engineering plant in 2209. We don't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 4,000 should be enough for such a request. That depends on the job he's doing, of course. If it's like a simple thing, yeah, sure, we might be inclined to look the other way. If it's like homicide or something, I don't think we'll skip it, because we have to protect and serve. Excellent, Hoskin is getting better. I think what we'll do is we'll send Hoskin, Guy, and Grant to take care of Mr. Bieber's request here. And we've got disorderly conduct over here. A guard says that someone got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork, and hid in the closet. We'll send Stovall and Robbins. You can't just make drawings on art. Grant. guy, Hoskin. Right, let's take care of that. Hopefully earn us a little bit of money on the semi-legal side of things. At the very least, we're going to do nothing illegal. The lights are on when the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he's only at the job for a couple of weeks, and he's worried he's going to be fired over this foolishness. The police calm him down, and he points out the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. We'll enter the adjoining stall. We'll try to talk it out of him. A terrified and tearful young man holds a knife, insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and that no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. We just want to talk. There we go. See? It's fine. He just needed an outlet. Although drawing penises is not the way to do that. Mr. Bieber! Chief, we helped Ulrich Bieber, and to thank us he gave us a Gennaro Crespo album. The Master. True, Hoskin prefers glam, so it was really sad. At the bar by the time the shift ended, so Hoskin is gone. We get 3 grand. Sweet. And Hoskin is now off duty, which is fine. He's one of our lesser cops. 2209, and we have a theft at the engineering plant. We just received a call from the groundskeeper at the machine factory. He spotted 2 offenders stealing aluminum from a factory through a hole in the wall. I mean, I didn't get any call. Did you? Let's go to our deputy. We'll send Grant for training. If she can improve herself at the job, that would be great. We'll give that a go. It's gonna cost us some cash from our own pocket. But, you know. Ooh, sale of stolen goods. Yin Yang always handles the big deals personally. Chinese businessman Bo Su, he secretly arrived. He's convinced that the necklace was stolen from his family. Transfer of goods. She pretends to be a regular at the restaurant. Tells the buyer in advance which table to find him at. Bo prefers to travel without a bodyguard or driver as to not attract too much attention. Insists on full payment up front. Right, that's easy enough. And we can now go out and get them. We'll send Stovall, Mitchell, and SWAT, just in case. A thank you from Christopher Sand. There's the 4 grand. Nobody died, so that's good. See, that's the sort of thing I don't mind looking away from. Psychological test. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we have decided to conduct psychological testing for all the cops over 50 years of age. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleonora Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. Fine. As long as that doesn't mess with my, Oh no, wait, we should be able to arrest the suspect. Offender caught. Excellent. That's going to give Beasley some experience. Stovall and Mitchell as well. Arrested all the suspects. Everyone's happy. We can now eliminate the gang. You've destroyed this gang. Sweet. 20 grand for arresting Yin Yang. And City Hall is happy. Jack, keep up the good work, and we'll make sure your final days at Freiburg PD are much more comfortable. Not too shabby. We'll end the day. We don't have to ask anyone to come in tomorrow. City Treasury doles out $90,000 for Mayor's birthday. So he's corrupt as hell. Mysterious Robespierre announces political ambitions. 6 new restaurants to appear in the city by the year's end. It's a curious case. But we're keeping City Hall very happy with us, which is good. Dr. Eleanor Waterbury, Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at them and tell me what you see. A man taking a handful of tablets in a barn. Yes, of course. 2 natives beating the drums, or flying severed heads. We don't want to go for taking a handful of tablets in a barn. That would give her ideas. We're going to go with 2 natives beating the drums. A man going back to his house, a butterfly, or a man with a clock for a face. We'll go with a man going back to his house, as it looks like his leg entering the door. We've got a woman decorating a Christmas tree, a blue alien raping a pig. Now, that's a woman's hand, obviously. A man giving a woman a Christmas ornament, a tower on a hill, or a baby with spider legs. Jesus Christ. Some of these options, I wonder what happens if you get disqualified for being like, yeah, that's a blue pig doing something with an alien. Is the woman dropping the Christmas ornament? Pieces of said Christmas ornament all over the floor. A man yelling at the woman, a chess rook, or a man with the head of a rhinoceros. It kind of reminds me of a chess rook. The woman slapping the man, an overturned truck, or a huge hedgehog eating people instead of apples. Oh dear. They must have had fun writing the dialogue here. The man pushing the woman, a key on a chain. We'll go with a key on a chain, do not seem too crazy, I guess. That sort of reminds me of a pile of autumn leaves. I know it also reminds me of the woman falling over the Christmas tree. But that seems okay. Day 9, so we did skip a day. Shia Broom re-elected as Freiburg General Attorney. No black employees at City Hall? Mayor says. Accident. Oh god. Major businessmen ready to invest in the future of the city. Ooh, that sounds exciting. God, we need a better car. Can we get a major businessman to invest in our car? Stovall didn't come into work today. Robbins, some friends of mine asked me to help out at their animal shelter. They're badly short-staffed. Can I have the day off? No, you should have filed that in advance. We'll give the stripe to Mitchell, so he can better guide his fellow officers. We've got a new detective on the scene. Give me that sweet ginger green. Hell yeah, that's the jam. Feminist protest from City Hall. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freiburg. They're holding today their first protest today. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious. We need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like up close and personal. How about no? Your psyche's in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. Well, that's good. Feminist protest. About 50 women are gathered in the park chanting, "Let us be successful." You have to send 4 officers and SWAT. I'm gonna go there. I'm not gonna suppress it by force. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freiburg is a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the feminists. You might be walking into some serious legal problems. We better play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any possible prosecution. We can fabricate against one of our officers, saying he hates women and couldn't wait to turn their faces into bloody messes. Ugh. Or we can forge a letter in which the Maffia says the feminist organization is getting in the way of their business and demands you suppress the protest by force. With a threat, they'll go after your family. No, I'm not gonna use force, so I don't need any of that evidence. We've got a hostage situation. A dissatisfied client entered some law offices with a pistol, took several employees hostage, and demanded a meeting with the firm's partners. These shicer Jews took me for a ride. They sucked up all my money, and my son still went to jail. Oh, we'll respond in full force to that. Suppress by force. No. That's not the way to counter them. Mafia assignment. We have something going down at the Rubinovich Casino at 12:40. 8,000! Ooh. That'd be really good for earning that retirement money that we need. And we have our officers back. Hostage situation has been resolved. Everyone's okay. Arson at the Last Picture Show Theater. We get Beasley as lead, and then the rest to fall in like that. There we go. I mean, things are going pretty well. Aside from our detective once again dying while driving. Because, for some reason, everyone just seems to die. Sweet Ginger Green just cut out like that. Let's get some Butt Meeps Bob in here. Yeah. Robbery! A dealer at the casino called the police after a man entered the place carrying a grenade. I mean, he didn't throw it, did he? We don't have SWAT, so I'd rather not investigate that if you catch my drift. So, yeah, it's a peaceful day, nothing's happening. Demi Grenier. Constitution Arcade. We're installing a new slot machine called Super Magdalene 3. Last time we put in a new one of the bigger kits almost broken. It'd be great if you could send a couple men to keep the kits under control. Ooh, looks like we're getting some money here. Oh, come on. Sand, we don't need any casualties. That's like my one, that's my demand. We don't want any casualties. I think it's fair enough to ask for that, right? Hoskin is still pretty tired. We'll leave that up for now, if we can go there before the end of the day, because we have a lot of time to respond. Suspicious individual at St. John's Hospital. A pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely, attempted to persuade the girl into having an abortion, though she was already 5 months pregnant. Through streaming tears, she explained, the doctor said that for only $10,000, he would save me from the parasite in my body. Yeah, that is not... we'll send Vandal. There we go. That's not how you do that. No. That is not a doctor. Must be some anti-abortion protester or something that's... It's one thing to go protest against it, like, I'm fine with you voicing your opinion on it, but don't harass someone who's pregnant and going through that. Just don't. Disorderly conduct in the ghetto. In the ghetto! Housewife Takara Montez often complains to the police about her neighbors. They're constantly making a racket, often get into fights, always refusing to discuss things with the neighbors. Loud bangs in the apartments along with loud screams. According to her, 6 or 7 people live there. We'll go there in force. The doctor spots the police, grabs a scalpel and boldly shouts, "Come on! I'll release your souls from this filthy world." Tase him. Just tase him, bro. Officers unharmed. Sweet. Feminist protest from the mayor himself. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. You can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. Jerk. We'll respond to that, although I think we might have to send Burge. I don't know. We can also send Jack, we're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol, but we've heard that the new partners like to play rough. We'll need a couple of guys for insurance. You know what? Sure. We'll be able to send Samedi and Vandal over to the arcade. We'll leave it until the last second. You should be fine.
210, complete. 611 in progress.
Yeah, there we go. Right, let's quickly send Samedi Vandal over here. Once these get back, we'll send them to the True Color Hotel. That would be great. Mitchell and Birch are also on their way back, nearly home. So we'll be able to respond in full force to that. We have a report from Arson. She buys a ticket. She throws the thing. And she gets out of there. Yeah, she applied for a job there. Yeah, that makes sense. Seems like a valid reason to go off. Send our best officers to respond to the rape. The call came in from a hotel occupant who was concerned about the cries of a woman in an adjoining room. Sounds to me like someone is being raped, said the frightened elderly woman. Yes, we are going there in full force. Demi Grenier. Everything went great. It's been a while since we had so much fun. We beat the hell out of them. Well, that's good. You know, show them that the police is not that evil. We could send Guy and Birch, but they're the worst cops we have. I'm gonna ask him to come in tomorrow. But that'll be in the next episode. We're just waiting for our response here. The door to one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, and through it can be seen a large man holding a crying girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouting, "Shut up, you whore! I paid you, now keep quiet." Let the woman go or you're dead. The girl managed to escape, but her pimp leaps for the man, and another fight breaks out. For what man? Use pepper spray. The man shoves the pimps away and suddenly jumps out the window. Oh, it was the client and the pimp. We could jump out in pursuit. Let's do it, why not?
11 complete.
Yeah, badass cops. We just jump out the window straight after him. We don't care, we need the law to be upheld. Oh, screw you, Beasley. He quits because he wants to spend more time with his family. You were our lead investigator! Sounds like we'll need a new lead investigator, apparently. How does that even work? You absolute asshole. Wait, where did, didn't we have, not a cop? Stovall? Where's Stovall? Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. We're going to be going on until the morning, day 10. If you enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like down below. It really does help out the channel a lot, and it shows me that This Is the Police is a series you wish to see continued on the channel. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. If you want to see more of This Is the Police, and you're not yet subscribed, do hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a good one, folks.